Welcome to Dad's Got Dementia Situation Saturday. So, today we're going to talk about falling or how to prevent falls or just looking out for your loved one to make sure that they don't fall. I remember a year ago, maybe a year and a half now, my father had a fall. It was one of the first falls that he ever had. He had two. But this particular fall, he was in the bathroom. He was heading towards the bathroom, and it was early morning, I believe, like 5 or 6 in the morning. And my mother called me because my father had fallen. And he was on his way to the bathroom, and when he got into the bathroom, he just said that he could not control or stop a forward motion. So he literally just fell straight forward and was not able to stop himself, block it, none of the above. He just simply fell. Praise the Lord, he fell straight in between an open space. He didn't hit a wall, didn't hit the toilet, none of that. But it scared him nonetheless. And as we were going, of course, we took him to the emergency room and everything seemed to be fine. He had a little bump. But other than that, he was unscathed. But after that, we had a time just getting him to sit down if we wanted him to sit and things like that because he was afraid of falling. So we quickly learned that we needed to make sure that he did not fall. So all of our caregivers know that's just the number one thing I tell them before they come. You know, we want you to fall before he falls. And that same goes to us. I'm going to fall before he falls. And if he falls, it needs to be on top of me and not, himself. That's how seriously we take it. So I have heard a lot recently from different conversations online and from different people whose family members have some sort of dementia that, their loved ones are falling in the hospital, falling in the nursing home, falling at home, breaking bones, just all kind of crazy things. I just have to say that there are ways to keep your loved ones from falling. When they have this disorder, they do have a tendency to fall because they're losing coordination. And so it's very easy for them to fall. So a few tips we have. One, we don't allow him to get up unless we are there. He is supported. And I know he went through a period where he hated us just holding his shirt, holding his arm, just whatever it is. He was just like, leave me alone. But we never, ever let him get up on his own after that point. We had a walker, which we still use today. And we have a safety belt, which I'll show you a picture of and demonstrate how that is used. Now, we're not saying that your loved one will be cooperative, but what I am saying is that it's up to us to keep them safe. So we do not allow him to get up without the support of someone who can help him stay on his feet. And we watch where he's walking. We call attention to rugs and things like that to make sure that he's lifting his feet, because he is not paying attention, so he will easily fall. And in addition to that, he just loses his balance. He can stand and be standing, and he may start to lean backwards. And he is just, relying on us to make sure that we're there to catch him or we're there to stop that fall. So really, I really don't understand how this falling is happening in nursing facilities and things like that, but that would be some of the biggest questions I ask if I have to put my loved one in a nursing home for care. I want to make sure that there are staff that are there to help him or her, get up, walk around, have walkers available, supervision. They shouldn't be walking around alone when they're not stable. So again, I've heard a lot about it, but after the two falls that he had, that was a realization that we had that, okay, with this disease, this is what it impacts also. It impacts mobility, stability, safety, and so it's up to us to make sure that our loved one is taken care of and safe. So if my father could tell you, he would tell you these kids get on my nerves. They won't let me even get up by myself. And while we want him to move around and we try to keep him mobile as best that we can, he will never do it alone. We will not allow it, and you shouldn't allow it either, even in the nursing home. So until next time, I hope this tip helps, and we will check you out next week on Situation Saturday.